A good knife is one of the most important utensils for any cook. We will give you some tips on finding the perfect knife, as well as sharing some hints on how to care for your knife. How do you know if a knife is right for you? The first thing is to test whether the knife feels comfortable in your hand. Ideally, it should be heavy and well balanced. The handle should be heavier than the blade, so that the handle will fall gently into your hand when picked up. Let's take a look at some different types of knives and what they are used for. A cook's knife has blades ranging from 7 to 25 centimeters. A cook or chef's knife has a gentle curve from the blade to the tip. This knife is great for chopping and slicing. A filleting knife is a fine bladed knife with a flexible blade, allowing it to be manipulated close to the bones when filleting a fish. A boning knife is a thin but rigid knife with a very sharp narrow tip and thicker base. The tip is especially sharp as it does most of the work. A palette knife has a long flexible blade, rounded end and dull edges. This knife is great for spreading and lifting. A bread or serrated knife is a long-bladed knife with a serrated edge for sawing bread or cakes into slices. A fruit knife is a handy little knife which has a rounded tip with a small serrated edge. It is great for cutting into fruit skins like tomato. A Chinese cleaver is distinguished by its broad blade. This knife is great for precise slicing. To ensure that you keep your knife in tip-top condition, you should always clean and dry your knife thoroughly after each use. Sharpen your knife regularly with a sharpening steel or stone. Keep knives in a knife block or a magnetic strip designed for storing knives. Never keep knives in a drawer as they may knock together and become damaged.